Thank you everyone for coming to celebrate my grandmother, Carolyn Keegan. We lost her from cancer, something I'm sure most people have had a relative or a friend suffer from. It is gut-wrenching watching someone you love go through that kind of pain and not being able to do anything to help. I remember when I went to go visit her in the hospital, she said to me, "Brianna, when I'm gone, I do not want you to remember me in this state. I want you to look back on your memories with me when I was healthy and cherish the moments we had together. Don't be sad that I'm leaving, but be grateful we got to spend 10 years of your life together." Despite being 10 when she died, that quote stuck with me. My grandmother was always one to think of others before herself. I remember being at her house one day and her telling me about this family she saw on Facebook. Their house had just burned down. Although she did not know the family personally, she decided to directly message them to send her prayers. She wanted the family to feel like they had someone who understood and was hoping for their recovery. That just proves how caring my grandmother was and how she would go out of her way to make others feel like they are loved. The days I missed the most were when my father and I would go over to her house to have dinner. The house always had such a cozy feel to it. The subtle light from the fireplace and the candles, the foresty smell of the burning firewood, the soft yet sweet sound of her humming coming from the kitchen. As soon as you stepped into her house, it felt like home. Everything about my grandmother was welcoming. Whenever I was down about something, she always was the first to comfort me. Her advice was honestly something I'd pay for to have now. One day I was telling her about how I had a bad day at school. My friend and I had gotten into a petty argument that really made me upset. She asked me what happened, and I explained my side. My grandmother listened intently and waited to ask questions after I finished talking. She told me that I should talk the problem out with my friend without any anger and come to an understanding. I told her that I did not want to reach out to her first. In response, she said, "Whenever you have the chance to be a bigger person, do it. Put your pride aside and get the apologies over with. That way, you can say you tried and you can move on with your life. There's no need for petty drama to be in your life any longer than necessary." Ever since then, I've been following her advice that we all can follow. I just ask that when you think back of my grandmother, you can be reminded of her caring, positive, and loving nature. She's someone I miss every day and someone I'll always hold near to my heart. Once again, thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this speech.